Welcome, Mr. Basaiawmoit, to Northeast Live. Whatever happened in the assembly today regarding governor's speech in Hindi, Chief Minister 𝗡𝗘𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗚 has termed it as an embarrassing situation. How do you react to it, sir?
It may be an embarrassment for him, but it is not for us and the people of the state. Because according to the rules of procedure and conduct of business, the Rule 28 clearly says that the language in the assembly should be in English. So, and being a state which is a non-Hindi speaking state, as you know, Meghalaya is not a Hindi speaking state, so the majority of population is not comfortable and does not understand Hindi language. Even myself, I'm not comfortable with Hindi language. So which is why I raised this objection, conveying the message to the governor that Meghalaya is not a Hindi-speaking state. So it would be better for the governor to address us in the language we understand, or English. And whatever we do is the wish of the people, because this kind of step taken by the governor to address us in Hindi is against the sentiment of the people of the state.
Yes, but what Chief Minister 𝗡𝗘𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗚 had to say is that the situation could have been handled better and that it was not deliberate on the governor's part to choose to speak in Hindi. He was speaking in Hindi due to limitations as far as language is concerned, and moreover, he also had the right to speak in the language he is comfortable in. Hindi is also one of the official languages. It may not be the national language, it is also one of the official languages, and since it is not a national language, again there is no question of imposition of a particular language in the assembly. And what Chief Minister 𝗡𝗙𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗚 feels is that things could have been handled better, especially keeping in mind the quote-unquote decorum of the House.
You see, you have to also understand that the message that we convey in today's debate is that this should not be allowed to become a tradition. Because I was MLA in 10 years, this is the first time that I experienced, that the governor address will be addressed in Hindi.
Also, there was kind of support from some of the ruling coalition MLAs. If I speak about Amparin Lingdaw, Paul Lingdaw, even they in a way said that, of course, it would have been better if the address of the governor was in English or was in a language that is widely spoken or understood in the state. So, some support for you from within the government ranks, isn't it?
Most of the members, they subscribed and they supported in private that we need to send a message clearly, to the government of India that they should not, before they send the governor to the state, they should at least send a governor who could speak the language we understand.
But end of the day, do you still think, Mr. Basaiawmoit, the entire situation could have been handled better, given that the governor actually had informed that he would not be comfortable in reading out the address, the speech in English, and also a copy of the speech was provided to each of the legislators?
After having gone through the proceedings in few years, we could notice that this is nothing but an attempt, to belittle the state by the central government. The central government should have sent a governor who could speak English or the language we understand, right? The state has been demanding for the inclusion of 𝗡𝗙𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗚 and Garo languages in the 8th schedule to become official language. But the government of India did not pay any heed at all till today, and instead choose to send these Hindi-speaking governors to the state. We have to look from that angle also. This is not the first time that we have a governor who could not speak in English, and it has become a precedent in the last 2-3 years.
Will you also press for opposition unity on the matter and probably also try to get some of the ruling MLAs on board on this issue that you have raised today that should be raised with the centre, which should, as you are saying, should appoint English-speaking governors for Meghalaya?
We will be taking up this with the government of India also. After the session, the party will sit and we will be taking up this matter with the government of India.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Basaiawmoit, for joining us on Northeast Live.